I'm here at Oxford University in the UK, where a team of scientists are working on a research programme to unlock the hidden value in food. Here in the high-tech laboratories, Dr. Eustace Bryant has led a team that has found that food previously thought only suitable for discarding can be incorporated into the human diet.
The big breakthrough came when we were carrying out tests on a loaf of bread, similar to this one. We noticed that the ends of the loaf were actually the same as the middle slices and could actually be eaten.
So these crusts can actually be eaten?
Yes, absolutely. We were amazed at the results ourselves. To test it, we made a sandwich out of the ends of the loaf. This led us to believe that other parts of food previously discarded could be used for eating. When we began by steaming some broccoli stalks, and we found that they tasted the same as the top part. Joie is the broccoli stalk.
And as your experiments continued, you found that even leftover food can be reused and eaten?
Yes indeed. But now we're taking our experiments even further. Now we're finding that food, a few days past its sell-by date, can actually be eaten.
So it seems that Dr. Bryant's team are on the brink of a breakthrough that could revolutionise world eating habits and increase food stocks by up to a third.
In the US, about 40% of all the food never gets eaten. And that's everything from food lost on the farm all the way through to the potatoes left on your breakfast platter. Food is either going to a landfill or getting burned in an incinerator. Food is the #1 product in American landfills today.
In 2012, 34 million tons of food, a lot of reusable food, was thrown away in the United States.
When you contrast that with the fact that there are over 800 million people around the world who are still food insecure, at the same time, 1 in 6 Americans is considered food insecure. It's really kind of a moral tragedy.
There is a huge consequence to deal with the societal problem of hunger, but also it has a huge consequence in terms of the environment.
If food waste were a country, it would rank 3rd in terms of its greenhouse gas emissions.
Methane is a huge climate change problem, and that landfills are a tremendous contributor to that methane, which is 10 times more potent as a greenhouse gas than carbon dioxide.
The truth is, when you get into it, you're really kind of talking about any inefficiency of the whole food system.
This is Florida Market. Florida Market is where maybe half of the small ethnic restaurants in Washington, D.C. get their food. We're about half a mile from the U.S. Capitol. It's a very light industrial area. There are butchers, there are wholesalers, there are produce sellers. If you come here at 2 o'clock in the morning, you'll find oodles of wasted food. And the problem is this: food goes to waste because it's expensive to transport and to keep cold. If you don't have an immediate buyer for it, the easiest and the most business responsible thing to do is to throw it away. Food Cowboys
waste is wrong. So all this delicious product is being plowed back under or tossed in a compost heap just because it's aesthetically or geometrically challenged in such a way that it has little or no commercial value, because it doesn't fit in the right box, fits in the right truck, in the right bin at the grocery store. I got in front of about 100 local farmers. I said, we will buy from you every piece of fruit that you can't sell because it doesn't look right. And the room burst into laughter. It turns out that the amount of that food is so mind-blowingly large that it would be practically impossible. We still can't touch the vastness of what's out there. 40 to 60% of what's grown on independent farms never makes it off the farm because it's the wrong size.
Gleaning is is, harvesting leftover crops that are left in the field that are going to get plowed under, and farms invite us to come out to recover that leftover food. We were at Butler's Orchard, which is a pick-your-own orchard, and today we're going to be picking strawberries. These are strawberries that customers have not picked. They're left in the field, and if we didn't come through today, they would have been plowed under by the farmer. So we thank you for coming out to help rescue these strawberries. All the berries are going to come back to DC Central Kitchen, where they're going to be made into our meals that we send out every day. We send out about 5,000 meals every day using about 75% donated product. So let's grab some bins and let's go pick some strawberries. A funny looking strawberry is just as nutritious as a perfect red one in the fields. I would venture to say these strawberries, because they're smaller and more nutritionally dense, are probably even sweeter and better tasting than the ones you're going to find in the supermarket.
A gal recently told me this story about dumpster diving and taking bread from behind a bakery into her workplace every day. So every day she'd show up with a few loaves, and one day her coworker from Kerala, India asked, "How do you afford to bring us the bread every day?" And she said, "Oh, well, actually, I get it from behind this bakery." And the woman said, "Well, but do the police know?" And she said, No, I'm sure to go when the police are not there." And the coworker looked at her and said, No. Do the police know that they're throwing the bread away? And I thought, yes, that is a society, that is the mindset that we need if we're really going to not be wasting food.